welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Mila B. So I'm bringing you another story time of when I got fired. Check this out. I only worked there for 6 months before I got fired. So I'm going to tell you about that experience. I worked at a gym in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was so looking forward to working to it because that's when I decided to be a corporate dropout and drop out from corporate because a 9 to 5 just wasn't for me. And my passion is cheerleading and gymnastics, and so I was like, let me see if I can do full time in this area. So there was a gym close to my apartment at the time, and I reached out and they were looking for an event coordinator, and I got hired that position. So I was very excited. I even kind of took over some of their social media too. So within 2 months into me working there, one of the managers went off on me for something that was way out of my character, saying that I had raised my voice at her. And my thought, I'm just kind of thinking, it's my 2nd month working here. Why am I raising my voice at you? You know, like, I don't understand why you thought I was raising my voice. I just started here. So that was incident number 1. And then incident number 2, after they asked me to be an all-star coach, the all-star director, once again, thought I had a tone with her. And this is now my 4th month working there, all right? And in my head, I'm just kind of like, why do you guys keep assuming I have this tone or I'm raising my voice at you? That's not even in my character. First of all, like, I was so confused the whole entire time. I even started doubting myself because I know sometimes I can come across a little So I really made sure that this particular incident, I didn't get accused of that, and I did. So now I'm really walking on eggshells around the managers. I don't feel comfortable in the environment anymore. It's a very toxic environment for me to be around. So now I'm really trying to watch what I say. So the 3rd incident, I guess, was the icing on the cake. So I'm now talking to my boss at the time, and she asked me to arrive at this event, and she kind of sprung the event on me. And in my head, I was thinking, for me to be an event coordinator, I should know about all the events you have planned, and you're just now telling me 3 days before this event that I need to be here and be there. And you know, in my head, like, I've already made plans. Why are you just now telling me about this? So when I decided to try and address that to her, what do you think was brought up? I had a tone. So she asked me to leave for the day, and I left, and I wrote her an email explaining it to her, like, I apologize if you feel like I had this tone or if I raised my voice at you. And at this point, guys, I'm still thinking in my head, like, why are you accusing me of having this tone? Like, if it's already been 2 incidents, you know I'm really trying to make sure I don't come across this way. Y'all, literally, she locks me out of my emails. She changed my passwords. And then 3 minutes after she asked me to leave, she changed all the codes on the alarms. So I couldn't get in. And I was distraught. Y'all, I was freaking out because I'm in Atlanta. This was supposed to be my full-time job. Now what I'm going to do, I have bills to pay. I was distraught. I was mortified. I cried about it, went to my best friend's house, cried about it with her. And at this point, it was like, all right, Mila, now you got to get on your grind. It is time for you to grind. You have bills to pay. It's time for you to adult. And to be honest, guys, I always wanted to quit that job. But, you know, fear is always the number one denominator when you want to do something. I was scared I was going to fail if I quit that job. I was scared I was going to not make it or be able to pay my bills. When I got fired, I was mortified, but now looking back on it, it was probably the best thing that could have happened to me. I doubted myself when she fired me. I doubted myself. I was asking myself, is it my skill? Is it my work ethic? Is it me? What am I doing wrong? Like, why did this happen to me 3 times at one job? And mind you, it never happened to me any other places. Even in corporate, I never got accused of having a tone. Okay? So it's just this one place. But it did take its toll on me. Y'all, let me tell you something. After she fired me, your girl got hired at 3 different gyms after her. okay? And not only that, they were willing to pay me more. So that told me right there, it's not me, it's them. It is them. Because now I am working at the best gym ever. I love my coworkers. I love my boss. I bend over backwards for all of them there. And I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing their social media and I'm pretty good at it. And I just took on 2 teams there. So I love where I'm at now. And I just honestly feel like if I wasn't scared, I could have been quit and found this opportunity way sooner. But God does everything for a reason. And I had to go through that to really appreciate myself and to understand that I am worth it. And I know my worth, especially in the workplace now. And I will. It taught me how to negotiate what I want to. Because getting fired, especially in your 20s, it takes a toll on you. And you kind of have to regain your strength and refine your worth. And I'm actually really happy that I went through that experience, because your girl's living her best life at the best job ever. And I don't see myself leaving anytime soon or anything like that. So, I mean, if you get fired or if you're scared to quit something and you know you should, do not let fear stop you. And if you do get fired, yes, sis, cry about it, dry your tears, pick up your crown, and keep it moving, because I am telling you, there is something better and bigger out there for you, and that was not where you needed to be. So that is pretty much my little inspo speech, motivational speech, and why I got fired and how I got fired. And yeah, like I said, the best thing that could have happened to me, God knew what he was doing. And I did not fail or fall after I got fired. My bills were always paid. I mean, I hustled, guys. I hustled, all right? Like, I did my thing, and I made it work for me living in Atlanta. So with that being said, like, share, comment on this video. Tell me your story on if something similar happened to you. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.